Okay, I just wanted to show you my colors before I start. This is black, and I haven't put any cold wax in it yet. Black, titanium white, and the next color, and it looks dark on there, is that's Titan Buff. Then over here to the left, we have Prussian Blue, Portland Gray, Raw Sienna, and this one is transparent. What is it? Transparent yellow ochre. Down here we have light yellow ochre. And over here we have Vasari's burnt umber. You can use any burnt umber. And here is raw sienna and burnt umber. Down here is a Sennelier color. I think it's a flesh. And this is a Warm Blush by Utrecht. So those are the colors that I'm going to use, and I'm going to make a big pile of gray. So I'll be mixing them with gray as well and with white. Here are my colors that I have mixed up. Some of them I have added, such as the blush and the flesh. I mixed together to get that color. And this color over here is Portland Gray, a little bit of the Payne's Gray, and white. And then this is the yellow ochre with white. Over here is titanium, bleached titanium with white. So those, and I put some white into my Portland Gray. So I'll tell you what I'm using as I go off by using the Portland Gray. It has white in it, and the Payne's Gray. I want it to be kind of a moody day. To make up some more of this. Of course, every time you mix it, you're going to get a different color. And I wanted to put a little bit of that down here. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of darker gray up at the top. Need more Portland Gray. And this is not the regular Portland Gray, it's Portland Gray Dark. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of Payne's into it, just to make it a little blue, just to make it a little warmer. I mean cooler. Have some color in it. Payne's Gray. I'm going to let this set up for a while. I think I want some of the lighter color in through here. Just getting into the texture. I'm just cleaning off my bowl scraper. I'm making some more of the lighter gray color, and there's just a hint of Payne's Gray into it. Not much. I'm going to look at that in the mirror, and I am happy with it. What I'm making is a seascape, impressionistic seascape, and I had a lot of texture underneath, which I put on my it's a cradle panel, and I put Utrecht's Professional Gesso on it for the texture. May as well fill the whole thing up, and then I'm going to let it sit and dry. What I should have done, and I didn't, I should have painted this before I started, and I didn't, so that's why I'm having trouble with a lot of that white showing through. Then I'm going to set it outside to set up, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to set this outside so it sets up. Now this is just black that I'm putting into the dark brown. Okay, that's as much as I'm going to do for now. But I like where it's going. Oh, what a surprise. A little bit more darkness up in here. Trying to cover up most of my white spots. I might leave some of them show. But just a hint of blue into this yet. Just a hint. But there is a little bit of just going to lightly go over it so you can just see the blue coming through here and there. I think I'm going to put a little bit of that blue down in through here. There we go. So that's it for now, and I'm going to let this sit outside for a little while. The size, by the way, is I think it's 16 by 16, and it's a Da Vinci panel, which I use a lot of. I get them from Jerry's, and I get them unprimed. They're cheaper that way, and then I just put my gesso on top. So that's what that is, and I really like what's happening here. So I shall be back, guys. I'm going to sit it outside for a few hours. I'm ready to get started on this again. And this is Portland gray with a little bit of titanium buff into it. Don't know if I like that. Don't know about that. But one thing I did notice, that this is smack dab in the middle. Can you see that? So either I have to bring it down, and this is higher, but I think I'm going to bring it up just a little bit higher. I don't think it's up quite high enough. So I think I'm going to bring this side up a little bit more, this side down a little bit more. Don't like that. I'll get it. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to take this down over all of this and then re-establish it on that side. That looks okay. Now the other side I'm not real happy with. But I wasn't trying hard. It was perfect. That's okay. That's okay. And that's that blush. Kind of liking that color in there. This is just a little bit lighter, and I've added some other stuff to it. This is a mixture of a lot of different stuff here. Now this is that same blue, and it has Portland gray into it. Because I think this is just a little bit too bright. This might be just about done. I did not use any of this transparent color. Let's try some of this, see what happens. It just gives it a little bit of warmth. And now I think I need to put more dark into it because it's too highlighted now. So I'm going to go with that really dark burnt umber, and I'm going to put some gray into it. So it's going to be a combination of burnt umber and Portland gray dark. I think that's better. Then I want some pure dark going through it. I need some black into it, I think, again. I'm kind of happy with this. I'm going to work on the sky for right next. I'm going to bring some gray over top of that. To make up some white with a hint of gray in it. Can't be pure white. Okay, this is titanium white with just a bare touch of titanium, bleached titanium, and Portland gray. And I think I'm going to put it on with my bold scraper to have a big bold mark going across in white, I think. But I also want to put some dark into that. want to put some dark down over top of that. And I need some even darker in there. That could read as sky, or that could read as water. I like bringing the water down over that area. That breaks up that line. Do a little bit of that over here. Now maybe just a little bit of that light white, the white with the gray and a little bit of blue in it. I think I'm gonna leave, maybe I'll put a hint of green in this. What do you think? Because a lot of times that water is green. Kind of interesting. Ooh, I like that green in there. In fact, I like it a lot. And that's a mixed green that I had from several paintings ago. That green added a lot. And I can't tell you what green that is. It's a mixed green that I used several weeks ago, and it's not quite hard yet. So I just added a little bit of Gamsol to it. Still think that needs a little bit more white into it. I'll get it, guys. That breaks that up a little bit. I'm still not happy with the sky. But I am getting happier. I'm about ready to call it quits. A lot of dark right there. I don't know where that came from. I'm going to call it quits. But I do want to put more green into that water. There's not enough of green in that water. It added a little bit of oomph to it. Since everything is so neutral. So I'm going to put some more green because I've lost the green. kind of more like splashes, except these two are directly across from one another. These are the kinds of things you have to be careful of. That's better. Okay, I'm calling this one quits for now because I'm tired of working on it. It's as simple as that. I'm just looking at the width of my lines to make certain that they're not the same width the whole way across. That's what's bothering me right now. This I just made. That gives me some variation there. I'm happy with it. I think this needs to be just a little bit darker up there. And this is pure Portland Gray Dark. And I'm blending by pressing down on my palette knife. I'm thinking I like that better. Gives me some movement across my sky. Okay, I'm going to call this one done. So I'll give you a close-up, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. You can see how the green adds to that at the bottom. I'm just thinking about putting a little bit of green up at the top. I don't know if I should or not, but that's what it looks like right now. And I thank you for watching. Again, it's a 16 by 16. Some green up in the sky as well, and I like it. You can see how I did it. And I did it with a palette knife. Thanks for watching, guys.